Alliance. Loves that. He loves a 1v1.
Has fallen.
The prize is mine.
Right.
Illusion.
Loves that. He loves a 1v1.
Has fallen.
The prize is mine.
For them. Right. Four game plan not found. Well. 404 game plan not found. Well. 404 game plan not found. Well. 404 game plan not found.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's, I mean, the lifestealer was out farming him most of this game, but as of recently, you know, these last few fights just going the way of this Ursa. He's managed to stay alive through the whole damn thing and even get himself a decent amount of kills. Nico Baby is just such a sick carry player.
Shadows tears.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Might have been spotted here. Can they find anyone? BKB put from the DK, interestingly. Not quite sure what that's about. Just yeah. Double TP away as well. I mean, like Shadow being used. Okay. Just a little bit of hope for the side of 404, but yeah, I mean, they're gonna need a bit more than that. What we need is a really big black hole. I mean, the BKB would be lovely, but.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Spoil that shot.
He's going to try and fight it in the enemy jungle as well, whilst the Alliance continue to poke. They take down a tier 2 tower. Zayat's going to go for the creep skip. Nice idea from the Doom. Could delay things, but they jump up the high ground looking for the stun onto Solo. Don't find it though. S4 now in a bit of an awkward situation as he doesn't really want to walk back through that Midnight Pulse. A little bit too much damage, but can't afford to just sit on the high ground. Solo, he's gonna keep on poking him. Have an impetus. Have an impetus. Have an impetus. Oh my gosh. Well, there's another BKB from S4. Down to 8 seconds now. But they jump on the high ground looking for the stun onto Solo. S4 now in a bit of an awkward situation as he doesn't really want to walk back through that Midnight Pulse. I mean, that's kind of insane, right? They repelled the Exorcism high ground push with that. Basically just Solo, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Exo's down. They want to go. They want to make a play here on 404. They're going to search forward. Some mail. I mean, that's kind of insane, right? They repelled. Alrighty, well, the consolation prize for 404. Hello? 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 Oh, they know the creeps, traitor creeps, they see him. And then we'll be able to bring him again down pretty quickly. Doom actually got dropped onto the DP, interestingly. That's a thing. Alrighty, consolation prize. Yeah, interesting. Hello? Oh, they know the creeps, traitor creeps, they see him.
The wound of illusion.
Yeah, looks like it. Interesting. Well, that's going to be Doom put on cooldown for a while. They still have that black hole, but they're just going to use this time to try and farm up. Yeah. No one go. Farmers. Hello?
The wound of illusion.
Yeah, looks like it. Interesting. Well, that's going to be Doom put on cooldown for a while. They still have that black hole, but they're just going to use this time to try and farm up. Yeah. No one go. Farmers. Hello? Nico Baby is in.
The wound of illusion.
Yeah, looks like it. Interesting. Well, that's going to be Doom put on cooldown for a while. They still have that black hole, but they're just going to use this time to try and... Feels. Scary, scary lady.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They certainly do not. They want their opportunity to win right damn now. And up on that high ground they go. Exorcism ticking away at that tower. Nico Baby as well. In fact, he's coming in for the aggression here as the stun comes through. They've actually stunned up the Enchantress, and the Effect's going to try and keep the Edge alive, but it's not going to be enough. The Edge will get finished off. Yules comes out onto the DP. Buyback is available onto Solo as well, as Limp just staying his ground here up on the Radiant base, allowing his ghosts to do their work, tack away at the melee barracks. They actually have now an AC on Ramsey, so he's positioning himself just to keep in range to get that aura off onto those buildings. And now looking for a target. Doom comes down, but is it there in time? It's not. Well, it is, but the BKB's already come down, so it doesn't make a difference. She just runs herself away, and now it's 4 from the BKB of their own. They're actually going to look in towards Nico Baby instead, but Nico Baby, he's got that ultimate and that Aegis both available. They'll look over towards the life stealer instead, and he's getting rammed down on Ramsey. Finally, Samel joins in the fight. Yules comes down. Meanwhile, BKB on the back lines. He's got 3 heroes inside of it. F4 and FNG lose their lives to no one with an incredible black hole in the back lines. This might have just turned the fight, might have just turned the game, but Nico Baby, he's still a scary, scary boy as he pops out Satanic, turns around onto Zayas, but he's being left alone. The team of 2 lows come and help him out, so they're going to be able to take them down for the first time. Hands getting lit, wondering what they can do as they're being zoned down by Solo and by Samael. He's going to come back to life. Nico Baby being controlled up. He's going towards Samael. Wants to try and find himself an Spirit Sense, looking over towards the Doom, but they're kiting him nicely, but in comes Limp. He's got all these Spirit Cycles coming down, that's healing him up. No, the defense saves Samael just in time. They'll bring down Nico Baby, and now they're looking for more. They want to try and grab Limp. They want everybody on the side of Alliance, and they may well just find them, as in comes the damage. The team have arrived. Just Error take down everybody, and the game comes flying back in the other direction as they get team wiped on Alliance. kiting him nicely, but in comes Liv. He's got all these spirit cycles coming down, that's healing him up. No, the offense! Saves Sumail just in time. They'll bring down Nico, baby. And now they're looking for more. They want to try and grab Liv. They want everybody on the side of Alliance, and they may well just find them. And in comes the damage. The team have arrived. Just Error take down everybody, and the game comes flying back in the other direction. As they team wiped on Alliance. Insane black hole. I thought he'd sold some items and bought the BKB somehow because it wasn't getting cancelled. No, just naked. Why not? He saw the opportunity, made the calculations. Absolutely insane team fight from the side of Just Error. Insane black hole. I thought he'd sold some items and bought the BKB somehow because it wasn't getting cancelled. No, just naked. Why not?
The Dire's
Nothing you can do.
attack is under
Really
attack.
nice fight from the side of 404. Alliance said they still got a lot to offer here. Their cooldowns are back. That Exodum is back online. And they nearly have that Abyssal finished on the Ursa as well, so they are looking to threaten, but the gold lead is now nothing. There's really nothing in it. Ramses would be a great target for Alliance, but a little bit too tough to actually get him 100 to 0 before he gets off that rage TP, so they will have to get themselves back. It's just a 3-man strike squad here. They don't have the big damage cores with them. They are looking to threaten, but the gold lead is now nothing. There's really nothing in it. Great target for but a little bit too tough to actually get him 100 to 0.
Double damage empowers me.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the graph, it's looking like it was about an 8k gold advantage for Alliance at that point, so looking at, yeah, about a 9k gold swing. That's pretty insane. Oh, what a wall stop coming down on the 2, setting up for a beautiful black hole from no one. They jump both the cars. They're out of this before they even get a chance to use anything. Zayats with the war stop. They were not ready for that. Oh my god. 2 heroes eliminated from the game immediately. Gold advantage for Alliance at that point, so looking at, yeah, about a 9k gold. Coming down on the 2, setting up for a beautiful black hole from no one. They jump both the cars. They're out of this before they even get a chance to use anything. Zayats with the war stop. They were not ready for that. Oh my god. 2 heroes. Gold advantage for Alliance at that point, so looking at, yeah, about a 9k gold. Coming down on the 2, setting up for a beautiful black down on the 2, setting up for a beautiful chance to use anything. Zayats a chance to use anything. Zayats with the war stop. They were not ready for that. Oh my god. 2 heroes. Gold advantage for Alliance at that point, so looking at, yeah, about a 9. Down in the middle lane on the side of 404. Lim goes for the T. Oh, it's big if he actually ended. Down in the middle lane on the side of 404. Lim goes for the T. Oh, it's big if he actually ended. Down in the middle lane on the side of 404. Lim goes for the T. Oh, it's big if he actually ended. Down in the middle lane on the side of 404. Lim goes for the T. Oh, it's big if he actually ended. Ready, one of the shortest. As they look forward, looking to poke, Science comes down onto Samel. He's got himself that Yule, so he's happy to play around with this one as they drop the Doom onto Yesa. That means no Abyssal Blade, which means they can freely drop the Black Hole if they see an opportunity. In they comes, no one looking forward, trying to bait it out here. Doesn't really want to throw it onto a solo DK, so they will just run down S4 eventually as the right click comes through. But meanwhile, Abyssal on the black lines are going to be able to take down Solo. Science comes down onto the Doom, back to the high ground. They will go on the side of 404, but Samel being chased by a Limp. Meanwhile, chasing continues here. Arrow going to come through, not going to land on 21, I don't believe. They're still looking. They might have found someone. Samel in the back here. He's got himself a Yules. He's going to have to use it, but unfortunately he has no spells when he comes down the other side. Oh, he actually has a Remnant, but they were waiting for that one. Deathward's going to get dropped, trying to go for the DP wave. The Yules comes down just in time to cancel that out, and Samel will lose his life. Buyback available on the Ender Spirit, so not the end of the world, but still a big win for Alliance. They take themselves one step closer to claiming that Roshan. Someone, Samel in the back here. He's got himself a Yules. He's going to have to use it, but unfortunately he has no spells when he comes down the other side. Oh, he has got some Remnant, but they were waiting for that one. Deathward's going to get dropped, trying to go for the DP wave. The Yules comes down just in time. And Samel will lose his life. Buyback available on the Ender Spirit, so not the end of the world, but still a big win for Alliance. They take themselves one step closer to claiming that Roshan.
Dire are scanning.
Of regeneration.
Alliance with the wraparound here. 4 heroes all together. 1 in the back lines. That's going to be Solo. They jump forward, stun out onto the light. Can they keep knocked down? No one comes in with a black hole onto 2 heroes. Urza's inside of it. They need the follow-up damage though. Ramsey now comes out, robbing that BKB, and they'll be able to take down S4, but the S is doing so much work. Takes down no one. Trying to fight up into Ramsey, but he's losing this game. And the Abyssal Blade from Ramsey comes off onto Nick, and they've got him knocked down. They manage to kill off the S. The big boy is down, and now they need to get themselves out on the side of Alliance, but they will be able to do that with the cover of Moonlight Shadow. But still, big kills from the side of 404. Buyback used from no one, by the way, so also a possibility for Alliance to find an entry on him in the next buy, but all the same, Roshan going the way of 404. It's a huge win for them. Are they going to buy back to take this rush? I don't think so. For Alliance to find an entry on him the next buy, but all the same, Roshan going. Oh my god. It's a huge win for them. Are they going to buy back to take this rush? I don't think so. Insane. Yeah. Yeah, 6,692 damage was how much damage that Ursa took in that fight, by the way. There's a lot. The guy heals through a lot, but not enough in the end. And with that Ursa dead, the high ground is open. I mean, they want to take a barracks here. They can't take bottom because there is a tier 2 up, but they will definitely get this top barracks, I would imagine. That said, only 18 seconds till the Ursa's back.
Dire's top tower is falling.
DP and Ursa both with buybacks here, so probably not a game costing moment here for the side of Alliance. It's probably just his barracks and they'll get themselves away. Infest up into Mail, and 404 will exit. The high ground is open. I mean, they want to take a barracks here. There's a tier 2 up, but they will definitely get the top barracks, I would imagine. That said, only 18 seconds till the Ursa's back.
The flames rush forth.
DP and Ursa both with buybacks here, so probably not a game costing moment here for the side of Alliance. Probably just his barracks will get themselves away. Infest up into Mail. Dream is still alive, but it's a very, very big ask as they jump forward onto Limb here. Moonlight Shadow's going to get popped. They just drop the black hole onto the TP. They don't even care. They've got a refresher shot to drop if they need to, so they're going to bring us down. BKB, a buyback comes out from Limp as the BKB pops from Silence. They'll just tear apart S4. Once again, just gets completely melted. The poor old DK doesn't really get a play here, and Nico Baby in the middle of everybody. I mean, he's going to need some help, and in comes no one with the black hole. A very casual one as he just strides on Ursa. Ursa did get off the enrage though, so he's going to be able to survive through it quite easily as Lim comes in. He's got himself that Exorcism and a BKB chasing forward onto Ramsey. Ramsey with his own BKB as well as the rage. Double protection here. Dias looks to go in, but I think he's just trying to buy some space more than anything as he's going to lose his life to make some space for Ramsey's to get away. Meanwhile though, Solo might not be so lucky as he charges gets torn apart. She does have buyback, but Arrow nearly connects onto Samel, just about jukes away from it with that fire remnant. Don't forget, Samel has has got an Aegis, so can afford to die once, but he's going to be able to get himself out okay. So, well, this fight, it goes the way of Alliance. Despite 2 black holes, it wasn't enough. But don't forget, another big note, the headline of this last fight was the buyback on the DP. So now, 404, you know, all they got to do is just black hole Death Prophet, bring her down, and the game should be theirs. But I'm not making any definitive statements in this game. It has been a wild ride. So can afford to die once, but he's going to be able to get himself out. Well, this fight, it goes the way of Alliance. Despite 2 black holes, it wasn't enough. But don't forget, another big note, the headline of this buyback on the DP. So now, 404, you know, what we have to do is just black hole Death Prophet, bring her down, and the game...
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Yeah. Pretty insane. I think he got the enrage up as well, so they just couldn't really throw anything into the air stuff. And even with like the whole of Alliance just sitting on the high ground, it was very hard to just commit to that kill. But Alliance looking to get his buyback onto the Doom. They might well just get it as they pop the enrage on the air stuff. But Ramses, he's got that Linken's upon him as they jump forward. BKB being popped out from the life steal. Zay's going to bite back into this one, but Nico Baby loses his life instantly. He doesn't even stand a chance, and now going to move on to the DK. He is dead. Warstomp's going to stop the TP of FNG, and Alliance with a messy push end up losing 3. And the DK has no buyback, by the way. Very hard to just commit to that kill, but Alliance get it as they pop the range on the air stuff. Ramses, he's got that Linken's upon him as they jump forward. BKB being popped out from the life steal. Zay's going to bite back into this one, but Nico Baby loses his life instantly. He doesn't even stand a chance, and now going to move on to the DK. He is dead. Warstomp's going to stop the TP of FNG, and Alliance with a messy push end up losing 3. And the DK has no buyback, by the way. Very hard to just commit to that kill, but so about 30 seconds. He doesn't even stand a chance, and now going to move on to the DK. He is dead. Warstomp's going to stop the TP of FNG, and Alliance with a messy push. Maybe it's like, oh, I want to buy boots of travel. Didn't have enough money for it, but I'm certain he had Fate's boots earlier, so don't know about that one, Chief. Oh, arrow. Yeah, big long arrow onto Solo. Enigma in the backlines as well, I think. I mean, they want to try something fancy with Zayat here. But FNG, he's pinging it. He senses something's going on here. Oh, they're baiting with the wall, but no, the bait gets countered upon here as the Doom gets stunned up instead. It comes through, 1-3-man being black hole coming down as they jump forward. Take down 1, take down 2. Essel's going to fall as well. All 3 heroes by that black hole will go down. Meanwhile, the Essel's going to get controlled up with the Yults. There they go, baby, running on forward, looking for a target. Popping that in range to try and bring down the Enigma, which he will be able to do so. But they're looking for the backlines. They're looking for the doomed up Death Prophet, trying to finish her off. Smail and Ramses, the 2 squad, they will get the kill. No buyback on the Death Prophet as this Ursa runs rampage in the backlines, but he's running out of steam. His team is running out of support for him. But Ramses is still absolutely fine. As he comes back onto this high ground, they did get the Doom and the Enigma in the back here. So, I mean, actually not that convincing of a fight despite an insane black hole of Abyssal Blade. The Abyssal Blade in return. Just a couple of Abyssal Blades being thrown down as the rage comes through. The 2 characters going mono-y-mono with each other here. That's a big one. S4 is in. Ramses needs a target, jumps into Solo. That is not a very good passenger though, because this Enchantress is going to die so quickly. Solo with the 4 stuff up into the high ground, trying to keep her precious cargo alive and buy enough time to get off this raid. Doesn't do so, unfortunately, and the life stealer is going to fall. It's a 5-man wipe for Alliance. Only one with buyback available is the life stealer. Ho ho ho, how the tables have turned. That's a big one. S4 is in. Target jumps into Solo. That is not a very good passenger though, because this Enchantress is going to die so quickly. Solo with the 4 stuff up into the high ground, trying to keep her precious cargo alive and buy enough time to get off this raid. Doesn't do. But FNG, he's pinging it. He senses something's going on here. Oh, they're baiting with the wall, but no, the bait. Ho ho ho, how the tables have turned. That's a big one. S4 is in. Target jumps into Solo. That is not a very good passenger though, because this Enchantress is going to die so quickly. Solo with the 4 stuff up into the high ground, trying to keep her precious cargo alive and buy enough time to get off this raid. Doesn't do. But FNG, he's pinging it. He senses something's going on here. Oh, they're baiting with the wall, but no, the bait. Ho ho ho, how the tables have turned. That's a big one. S4 is in. Target jumps into Solo. That is not a very good passenger though, because this Enchantress is going to die so quickly. Solo with the 4 stuff up into the high ground, trying to keep her precious cargo alive and buy enough time to get off this raid. Doesn't do. But FNG, he's pinging it. He senses something's going on here. Oh, they're baiting with the ward, but no, the bait. Ho, 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 oh, the tables have turned. That's a big one. S4 is in. Target jumps into Solo. That is not a very good passenger, though, because there's no chance she's going to die so quickly. Solo with the forced up into the high ground, trying to keep her precious cargo alive. Buy enough time to get off this raid. Doesn't do. But FNG, he's pinging it. He senses something's going on here. Oh, they're baiting with the ward, but no, the bait. Ho, 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 oh, the tables have turned. The top lane gonna get dropped pretty quickly. No buyback on this Mirana. 404, they make the first strike, and they get a very clean assassination onto this Mirana. Very little used for it as well. I think you're gonna push for this. Roshan is up, by the way. Top lane gonna get dropped pretty quickly. No buyback on this Mirana. First strike, and they get a very clean assassination into this.
Radiant are scanning.
Very little use for it as well. I think you're gonna push for this. Sunil takes it.
Visibility.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw that in the last fight. If you don't commit everything to Nico, baby, he will just kill off your backlines, and that is not something which just Eric can allow to happen. Oh. Okay. I mean, also very good, to be fair. Reduce the cooldown, allows Ursa to use Enrage while disabled. Does that mean he can pop it inside the black hole? Yeah, we saw that in the last fight. If you don't commit everything, he will just kill off your backlines. Okay. And that is not something we'll keep an eye out for that one. Just Eric can allow to happen. Oh. I mean, to be fair, Ursa's only been relevant for the past like 5 days, so. But definitely going to see some more popularity after this series, I think, because he's done so much heavy lifting in this team. And Ramses, he's just taken to the high ground right now, taking chunks out of the barracks, takes the ranged, and, well, he's not going to come back in for the melee until he's got another rage available. What can they do about this? I mean, what do they do when this Lifestealer just rocks up to this high ground with rage and looks to take this melee barracks? Got Lincoln's on him, he's got the rage. Just risking his life to try and put up a ward. With observers get taken down. Yeah, S4 gonna pop the ultimate. Just poke away at the side of 404, saying, please get out of our base, don't mega us. Ramsey's though, Abyssal Blade forward onto S4, just taking out some chunks here, soft commit, but now comes a big black hole, coming down onto the DK, it's just a small one, but maybe it's going to be enough. The Doom comes down the side onto the DP, but she gets off the Exorcism in time. Second black hole's going to come down onto Ursa. Ursa doesn't care that we got off the enrage beforehand, he's going to be absolutely fine. Meanwhile, Handskin needs to leap away, gonna be okay, but they have lost two on the side of Alliance, never mind. Samel takes down the third, they're running out of heroes on the side of Alliance, they'll look into towards Nico Baby trying to run his way out of this fight. It's not going to be enough. He's got another enrage, but some nails just on the front line, trying to harry away at the Limp and Nico Baby. I just don't think it's going to be enough. They jump forwards here. The ethereal blade from Zayats for some reason takes down Limp. A cheeky pickup, which wasn't expected, but Limp does have a buyback to try and come back into this. Can they really hold though? It's just too much to ask at this point. It's 2 heroes versus 5. This never works. But maybe, just maybe, there's some chance here as the Abyssal Blade comes forward onto the DP. Nico Baby goes for Zayats in the backline. He's going to find that kill. Meanwhile, they're looking just to bring down the engineer. Ramses, he is pretty low, but he's got that agent. He's going to be able to take it down regardless. The game will end. Just Era take down the throne. They call GG on the side of Alliance. Just Era take game number 1. This never works, but maybe, just maybe, there's some chance here as the other blade comes forward onto the DP. Nico Baby Gomes resides in the backline. He's going to find that kill. Meanwhile, they're looking just to bring down the engineer. Roundseas, he is pretty low, but he's got that agent. He's going to be able to take it down regardless. The game will end. Just Error take down the throne. They call GG on the side of Alliance. Just Error take game number 1. This never works, but maybe, just maybe there's some chance here as the other blade comes forward onto the DP. Nico Baby Gomes resides in the backline. He's going to find that kill. Meanwhile, they're looking just to bring down the